Today we're going to discuss the subject of the tree of life. Many may be somewhat familiar with the concept due to the popularity of Kabbalah nowadays. However, most information the masses have access to are only surface level. While most people think that accessing the tree of life is part of mystical Judaism or Christianity, the truth is that the concept is far older than the Abrahamic faiths. The same tree has variations within the Mesopotamian, Egyptian, Norse, and Celtic cultures, to name a few. Unlike today, where most practitioners separate the tree of life from the qliphothic tree, these earlier ideas of the tree of life had roots in heaven and what many currently call hell, emphasizing how divinity is present and active at all levels. This idea is even brought up in the Bible, where God is mentioned to be present in both heaven and hell. Now it says Psalms 139:8. And Jesus is said to have descended before ascending to the highest heights to fill all things, which is located at Ephesians chapter 4:8-10. One variation that is of interesting note is that of the Essene Brotherhood. In it, there are 7 days and 7 nights corresponding to the branches and the roots. This particular tree is said to be a macrocosmic, residing outside oneself, as well as microcosmic, residing within. The heavenly realm is headed by the Father, while the earthly realm is led by the Mother. Within this concept, both the masculine and feminine are given due recognition. Nothing is demonized or seen as less. None of the angels are portrayed as fallen or evil either. Within another diagram of the tree of life, only one angel is listed as being in charge of cosmic evil, Samael. However, instead of being on the bottom, this particular Sephiroth is in the middle of the tree, with its sibling Sephiroth guarded by Zadkiel, balancing things out with cosmic good. This particular diagram emphasizes the necessity of opposing forces to exist to keep reality stable. While it may solidify people's perception of Samael being the devil, it must be pointed out that the job given is no less divine than any other. However, we must understand that evil on a human level is not the same thing as evil on a cosmic level. Isaiah 55:8-9 highlights the fact that the ways of the divine are not the same as those with a mundane mindset. However, the answer to why cosmic evil exists on a human level is simple. Adversarial forces supply us with the right amount of resistance and trauma to force us to seek out spiritual truth. Comfort breeds spiritual stagnation and death. So how does this apply to us? A look at the different historical versions of the tree of life helps us to understand the importance of balance and that there is no duality or disconnect from divinity. Once the fact that everything has a place is accepted and our perception changes, our minds change, molding our personal worlds into something far different from those experiencing the world through a lens of fear and separation. The quality of life changes for the better, we change for the better, and we begin to change others in a positive manner through our influence.